Welcome in, Tobe. Might have been a little weird if you're watching, but welcome in to Random Numbers, Pick My Team. This is the team right now. We got 86, Matthew Golden, team captain, 90 overall, Lamar, defensive captain, would be none other than 92, Trayvon Diggs, with Cam Newton as our upgrade player this week. If you guys don't know, and you did not watch last week, we are in the playoffs, right? We are in the second game of the playoffs. How this season works, if you guys are a little confused, is we play 8 games. You play 8 games. It's a 12-game season, right? 12-game season. We've played 9. If you go 7-1 or better through the first 8 games, you will get a first round bye, meaning that game 9, you can't lose. That game does not matter, and I could put the best team in offline and play that game and get like the best score. It doesn't matter. It's a bye week for your actual team. But you get, if you go 6-2 or worse, which is what we went 6-2 as we lost against the Bears to go 7-1 and get that first round bye. We didn't get it. So then in the first playoff game against the Dolphins, we won 21-7. So we are now in the divisional conference. Yeah, we're in the divisional round. So divisional round, we'll see how it goes. We have 3 games. If we win all 3, we win a Super Bowl. If not, we don't. Now the only thing is you only get 1 random number. 1. That's it. There's no 2. You don't get 2. You only get 1. So that means that this random number has got to be big. And the challenge wheel is even bigger because you can see this team is coming along pretty good. There's, there's really 5, 6 players that you could put a new player at. And there's 3. If you steal a player, you could get more, right? And you could get more. So there is that. But with that, let's hop into the wheels or random number. So hey Google, pick a number 1 through 68. See what we get. Let's hope it's something good. I don't really know what I'm gonna take. So let's see. 55. Upgrade your upgrade player by 2 overalls. That's the one we got. So that's actually huge. Because I've been thinking, I don't think I'm going to get my upgrade player up. So he's going to go up to a 90 overall with that. So let's get him up to a 90. He's got 3 upgrades left. 3. So that's huge. And he gets the frozen abilities now. So he gets frozen. Oh, wait, no. He gets frozen lurk artist, but he also gets another one. So let's give him frozen menace. And then let's give him frozen lurk artist. Yep, you heard me right. And then Enforcer Supreme for 3 AP. Holy sh. That would be crazy. Well, there's none of these that I can do. None of these are unlocked. Right? So that is unfortunate, but and none of these are. So Tackle Supreme would be probably what I want, or Enforcer Supreme. But we don't get either of those, so we're just going to leave Cam Newton at that overall. He's going to be a 91 overall. Let's activate his abilities on defense, even though technically he has 0 AP. I'm almost thinking that I want to start him over. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I almost want to start Cam Newton over him. I think Cam Newton I want to be my starter. Surprisingly enough. Now I remember that they will shut him off now. So let's make sure he is activated. And with that, that is the one wheel spin for this episode. Or 1 random number. So that's all we're going to get. So we just got Cam Newton up a big amount. But technically, we could go into the playoffs or the Super Bowl having a maxed out player. But before we hop into this, let's get the challenge wheel. So hey Google, picking number 1 through 62. Do you guys see this? Our offense is an 81 overall, and our defense is an 86. The number is 4. Oh. I don't know if this is going to be... Oh, wait, never mind. I think we've gotten this one. Have 200 plus passing yards. We got this one a couple weeks ago. Games ago, whatever you want to call it. But so let's hop in to against the CPU. And let's see what we can get. This is what we're doing. We got this. If we look at the rewards, we are pretty much for sure to go up to pay dirt. This one to level 4 because we are at 95,000. So we just gotta have a couple of good games. I think we still have a possibility to get what we need, but it's just not gonna be easy. So with that, let's start this game up. Now I've been thinking, in the playoffs, I might make it so that you have to spot the team points because I feel like that might be the most fair thing to do. As we can see, Trayvon Diggs, Herb Adderley, and AJ Hawk in our top 3. Great top 3 there. And here we go. Underway. And we'll see the return team come out. Now, I know I don't have like the best kick returner. And that's alright. I could definitely get. I mean, I have faster players, but I never put them in. We put Trayvon Diggs in the one time, but that was it. But let's see. We got to remember our challenge for this. You know, with that, Calvin Austin is not who I want. I want Malik Neighbors at that position. Justin Jefferson's first target is a drop. Alright, it's not a good start for him. He might get cut. And I was so excited, you know, I've been thinking, I'm like, I need a third wide receiver, and I finally get one, and I'm not gonna lie, he hasn't started off good. You know, dropping the first pass to not a good start. We'll see now how it works. Nice play there. Now he's open. And that's a first down. So we got to remember, we got to try to get 200 plus yards. We've done it before, so it should not be too hard. But we'll see how this plays out. Because at the end of the day, the one time we we did not pass the ball a single time, that's when we really got into trouble. Oh, Golden caught that. Let's go. Okay. Alright, 22-yard pickup there for Golden off the tip. That was actually kind of insane. I've never seen a player actually animate when you do that. So, that's kind of cool. I mean, I think it's probably the smartest thing is to continue to pass it. We've done pretty good at passing the ball, so let's just continue. Over the middle, possibly. Well, he wasn't quite there as there's a flag. I think they're calling it on me. Okay. So they're going to say our offensive lineman, DeWatt Jones, went too far down the field. So, second and 6 at the 20 now since we scored. So, we'll see. I wanted to hit Tucker Kraft, and I think if I was a little more patient, might have been able to. But Malik Neighbors makes that catch. And, we'll keep going. 82 overall. We got to hit Matthew Golden. 86 overall Matthew Golden here. Wow, that linebacker made a hell of a play. I can't even be mad. That was that linebacker making a great play. We'll give him that. We ran this just a little bit ago. You guys weren't watching. I was playing this offline, and it worked. Oh, no, he didn't get it. He didn't get it because when he stiff-armed him, he didn't move laterally, or he moved... Would it be horizontally and not vertically? No, he did something, and it wasn't smart, and I didn't like it. Alright, where the fuck? Alright, I'm not sure that I appreciated no Cam Newton out there, because Cam Newton's honestly better than AJ Hawk now. ability-wise, because he's got Menace and Lurk Artist. Well, I think I can't put him in because AJ Hawk's in right now. So we'll take AJ Hawk out so that he can go in. So here's Cam. And AJ Hawk is exactly what I like. So now we got exactly what we wanted. And we see there, he makes a nice play. Now we got to remember that we are still trying to get the highest tier because that is the highest prestige to get. So if you win the Super Bowl but you don't get the highest prestige, you still win the Super Bowl, yes. But, you know, to an extent, like, it doesn't feel like it because you're not, you know, in the highest thing and you could be better. So your team is going to be gauged on that. And the team that I have the best record with, you know. Oh. Cam Newton was low-key not fast enough to make that play. Otherwise, he would have picked that thing off. Okay, whatever his name is, Trayvon Diggs makes the kick return. But we got to remember, a loss and we are out of the playoffs. Season's over. Next season starts. So that's not what we want. We got to make sure we win this. And after getting stopped, I was a little worried. But I don't know why I'm worried when I have Lamar. Well, chat, you know YouTube, how, I don't even know what bro's yapping about. Tucker Craft, I really want to hit on a corner route. There we go. That's a nice one there. 100 yards. So, over 100 yards in the first quarter. Well, I guess second quarter too, but nonetheless, over 100 yards already. We are on pace to get the challenge. Oh, shit. I kind of, you know, what I see that I do is, you know, I start to watch the offensive line, see where I can roll out, and then I keep my eyes there instead of looking downfield, and then that's when I start to get screwed. Oh, right when I crossed the line of scrimmage, I pressed the button to throw the ball to Malik Neighbor, well, whoever it was on the play. I pressed RB, and it fucked me up. Oh, Justin Jefferson's got him burned. Okay. Josh Mattel's called timeout. We'll see. Now, I think today is your last day that you can play Season 4. So if you don't have, you know, something and you want it, you got to make sure that you're playing today. If you guys don't know, Season 4 has 45... Oh, shit, I might have missed. Oh, bad. That's 45 tiers, so, you know, obviously you want to get that. But we might make a YouTube video on that. I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, having fun making these ROM episodes. I know that there wasn't a YouTube video yesterday, depending on when you're watching this, but there should be one today as AJ Hawk lays an absolute boom on him. Now, Cam Newton was honestly low-key interesting because he's got Menace, which is nice, and then Lurk Artist, but he doesn't have like any tackling ones like AJ Hawk has, which kind of makes me upset. I think I want to give him either Tackle Supreme or Enforcer Supreme. Right here. You want that. Come on now. Oh, that was a terrible angle for, I think it's Jack Sawyer, right? The Steelers edge rusher. Should be 83 overall, but we're not too worried about him. Our defensive line, honestly, Mean Joe Green and TJ Watt are both very, very good. I think there's a couple of things that I might change in the next season. I might go with different players early. I mean, we got Lamar in the first episode, first stream, whatever you want to, you know, however you were watching it. First TikTok even. But alright, here we go. The one thing I will say is I don't think the CPU can chew clock for whatever reason. Ooh, Trent McDuffie. They caught that. Okay. I didn't think he did, but I knew that Trent McDuffie, or Sam McDuffie, whatever the... Trent McDuffie, was not going to make that play. Oh, fuck me. I can't allow a touchdown, so I better focus in. Because they get ball at half, so they could easily take the lead here if I don't stop them. Cole Bishop. 84 overall free... Well, 85 overall total, but he's only an 84. Well, if they kick this and I have extra time, I am most definitely going to return it, but it's got to be in Trayvon Diggs' hands because he's, like, pretty quick. So I'm making sure that Trayvon gets that. Okay, never mind. Okay, now here's the trick here. If you hot route Tucker, this is how I see it. You hot route Tucker Kraft and you put Devin Neal as a Texas. Depending on the coverage, yes. Well, as you saw, Justin Jefferson was butt booty naked open. I mean, he was talking to the cheerleaders over there saying, "Hey, how y'all doing?" He was that naked. Butt naked. But we'll see this team get the ball. Something light, not heavy though. We're gonna whoop them. We're gonna put belt to ass on them. There we go. We stop him at the 28. Okay. Touchdown puts him in the lead. Field goal puts him down by 1. They somehow kick a field goal. Okay, here we go. Oh, Braylon Allen. He's going to get stopped after a gain of, what, 4? Yeah. Alright. Interesting. Cam Newton, he's still in, but he's just playing a different position, kind of. Hey, easy. Hey, another... Oh, it's a quarterback keeper. Oh, my... How does he take a hit from Nick Orawanoe? However the hell you pronounce it. A hit stick from him and just hang on and be like, yeah, dude, that's alright. I mean... Oh, they are starting a run-heavy team. They are not trying to pass this ball. They know that it ain't going to work. So they have been running all over. We'll put him on a blitz. We'll control Mr. Cammy. Which, we got to remember, he is still our upgrade player. So if he plays a good game, he could get an upgrade from this game. So that is still what we're trying to do at the end of the day. We still want to make sure that he can get an upgrade. And... So we still want to make sure he can get that. Ooh, that guy would have been open, but I think AJ Hawk would have animated for it. There's a 90 overall Ed Tutal Jones, which I want, but linebackers are just not a problem for me, so I don't think I'd ever pick them up. But see, that goes out of bounds. So we get ball back. We can run the clock off, but we want to make sure that we score a touchdown here at some point. So I think we might try to run it, because what are we sitting at for pass yards? 144? We got plenty. Keaton don't get very far there. Maybe a yard. Well, if you guys don't know, if we lose or we go to the Super Bowl, doesn't matter what. I mean, no matter what, we are done with the Packers after this. We will spin and get a random number for a new team, and we will have their jerseys. We'll, you know, we'll get their team captains and stuff. So, there is that. So, if you guys are interested in watching next season, or if you guys would rather, I can make a poll and have you guys decide who I use as my team. Keaton and Mitchell, that's where having a good running back there would be good. But, I mean, this season from Keaton Mitchell might be a legendary one. I mean, he has been so good for us. He's been so underrated, as Malik Neighbors will spin, but he doesn't get the first. That brings us to the fourth quarter. Up by a little bit. Justin Jefferson, he's got to redeem himself. I do want to try to hit... I do want to try to get Matthew Golden some yards, though, because at the end of the day, he is our player that we're trying to upgrade this season who hasn't done very good for us. But no, right there, he's going to drop that one. Because we got to remember that if we can upgrade him and keep him, we could possibly get him starting on our team next season. And if that's the case, if he has a 90 overall card or anything, we could upgrade to that card. So let's look on mutt.gg to see it. Does he have another card? Ooh. He's got a 93 overall. Whoa. That card is great. Look at this card, boys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to purchase that, but that is a hell of a card. Be nice to be able to get that, but he's like 270. I don't think I'll be buying that. Not because of it's expensive, but I don't really think I want him. We'll see. You guys excited for the playoffs? They come up soon. Who do we got in the Super Bowl? Who's everyone taking? I don't think, I think there's a couple of teams that I could see that I don't see going very far. I think, obviously, the Panthers, they ain't going far. Packers, I think if they win, they beat the Bears, and that's it. I think they got one win in them, and that's it. Other than that, there was another team. Steelers, I don't think they can beat the Texans. I think the Texans' defense is too good, right? Seattle, I really like in the NFC to go all the way. They have been top dog. They have been so good this year. That defense is actually elite. So, I think if I had to have one for the NFC, it would be that. Oh, shit. Trayvon Diggs is going to have to make that tackle. Oh. Her battle just got tossed by Braylon Allen or whoever the hell that was. Well, let's not allow points, please. Let's try to make something happen here. They go out of bounds, so they get another chance. Try to swat. Nice play there. I swat, so when I land back down, I'm off that blocker, and he rolls out right where I want him. Played right into our hands, so we see TJ Watt, no outsiders, and edge threat. So he's good for the run, but they don't run the ball. Darrelle Revis. Nice hit. That's 82 overall. Legend player Darrelle Revis. Come on, TJ. Oh, shit. Oh, nice cut. And, alright, well, our 90 overall Cam Newton, for some reason, can't strip the ball from Lamar. So, that's important. And A.J. Hawk gets absolutely burned for a touch, or 2-point. Minute 36 to go. Nice, weird kick. So Jay Jettis gets the ball back. I mean, I would imagine they'll definitely call timeouts. But I think end of the time, this team is going to win this game. More than likely. Which is big for us because at the end of the day, we only get one wheel spin or one random number. Sorry, guys. I keep saying that. We'll get used to it. One random number per episode right now in the playoffs. So we don't have as many chances to get these good players, and we aren't going to upgrade this team as quick. Lamar does have the challenge wheel. So, the challenge wheel is complete. It can't not be. So, at this point, let's just keep trying to get some yards. I know that an interception would end this, but we got to try to get the, oh, shit. That's the problem there. Is I try to pass it, and that's what happens. But we're trying to get more yards because if we can somehow get them, we can maybe get a higher, rank. Okay, that sack is not going to help, but we'll see. Well, we'll put Tucker Kraft on like a streak or something to try to get him to burn him. Okay, here we go. Nothing but green grass. Lamar all the way up to a 7. Here we go. Final play of the game, boys. Do we got it in us? Do we got a touchdown in us? Come on, Lamar. Get set, Lamar. Come on. One last play. That's in there. Touchdown. So we will add 6 more to the end of that, which is huge because we know that we have to get a lot of XP to get, that 6th tier, which is exactly what we want, and that'll help right there. So we'll get a win here, and let's look at the player stats. But as we can see, we are, with 2 games left, 2 games, we are 33,000, well, technically 32,100 away from getting that tier. And I think the most we've ever gotten is 15k. So unless we play a perfect game, because the Chiefs game 7, we went 40 points to 7. Unless we have a game like that, I don't see this happening. And I think what we need to do is upgrade Cam Newton. I think he is so close to being there. We are going to give him an ability for like Tackle Supreme or Enforcer Supreme. Probably Enforcer Supreme. And I think, hopefully, that allows us to... I think it will, but we'll see. So, we'll upgrade him one final time. Which, that one is locked. But if we see grant unbreakable, demoralizing hit sticks, I think we have to go with that. If we equip that, he is now got a lot of abilities. Technically, he can get all of these, but I guess we'll just give him... I don't know, we'll wait. I don't really think he needs an X Factor. But we'll do that as his upgrade. So that is our new Cam Newton. And with that, this episode is done. So, in the next episode, if you're watching this on YouTube, it will be the conference championship. The Packers versus whoever in the conference championship. So we'll see, but tune into that. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and till next time, have a great rest of your day. Bless up. Peace.